Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and for today's video we're going to go over all the ways we need to prepare for this brand new glitch and boosts update that's coming to the game, and basically where we should go and what we should do. So let's just get straight into it, and the first thing that we need to do is a lot more rebirthing. Now, as you guys might have saw from the leaks video, basically all of the boosts will indeed cost gems, which basically means that we're going to have to save up quite a lot of gems. Now, there has been a little bit of I wouldn't say an argument, more of a debate in the comments about whether these boosts will cost a lot or a little amount of gems. Now, based off what I've seen from other games, these boosts will most likely cost quite a lot. At least 1,000 and above is what I am expecting to see, especially for the likes of the higher end boosts as well. So basically, what I would highly recommend you guys doing is rebirthing as much as you can, especially if you do have the ×2 gems game pass. That will seriously help. But it basically just come down to wherever you can, rebirth as much as you possibly can as well, especially if you can now start to rebirth like every 5 minutes or less. It's going to be a really big help, and basically then once you have started rebirthing and stuff, you'll start to get a lot more gems, and I would realistically recommend just getting as many gems as you possibly can saved up for this update, just so then once the boosts do finally come and stuff, you will then have enough to basically then go ahead and just buy all of the boosts necessary, which will make it a lot easier for the start of the next update, because you will have the gems ready for the boosts, and obviously once then you have the boost, you're able to get a lot more things a lot easier. So yeah, one thing you do need to do is definitely start to rebirth. If you have stopped rebirthing currently, make sure you are rebirthing, and if you can't rebirth properly yet, make sure you are definitely grinding up to try and rebirth as much as you possibly can, because these gems are going to be seriously important from the next update. Now, obviously, if you have already gotten gems saved up like I do, even 32,000, I'd still recommend trying to get up even more than that. But still, if you do have a lot of gems saved up already, and you are ready and you feel like you are prepared in terms of the gems, now what you need to do is actually go ahead and get some really good pets. Now, this is probably the step that you'll need to do first, to be honest, just so then rebirthing is a lot easier. However, as you can see right now, my team is obviously really good. I have obviously just only shiny Tetra Cubes and giant robots. However, what I would recommend doing is just getting as many Tetra Cubes as possible, as many of the Cyber Comets as possible, and if you can as well, get some shiny glitches, and if you can even go beyond that, get some shiny Cyber Comets and some shiny Tetra Cubes as well. It's going to be really important that you have some really strong pets in your team. And these are just the multiple reasons why basically you need to have a good team. Now, one of it is you're going to need as much mining power as possible. Now, as you can see down here right now, this current area is 15,000 space stone for every block basically, which is obviously quite a lot. Now, that means that basically when the next update comes out and the next area does come along, basically the next area is going to be way more than that. So I'm going to expect to see around at least 20,000 per block. Maybe the minimum might be 18,000. However, what I would recommend you guys do is try and get up to at least 20,000 mining power, just so then you can be prepared for the next update. And on top of that as well, make sure you do at least have 15,000 mining power, so that way then you can go ahead and grind through this world really easily, because obviously right now this is the bottom world right now, as you can see in the cyborg area. So what you're going to need to do is just basically get around to at least 15,000 space stone, because that way then you're going to be able to mine, 15,000 mining power even, so that way then you're going to be able to mine through this world really easily and get down to the new area as quickly as possible, which is going to be really good. And then on top of that as well, once you have done all this mining basically, you will be able to have then some really good amount of a decent amount in your backpack and stuff, and the better pets that you do have, the more that they're going to sell for. So obviously right now I have currently gotten over 1.5 trillion saved up right now, and most likely I'm going to keep this saved up, and I'm going to keep saving up until the new egg comes out. As you can see right now, this current egg is worth 32 million, so the next one's going to be worth at least 45, maybe even 50 million. And if you do go ahead and come back to the space world, the overworld real quick, and just have a quick look at how the eggs kind of differ between the prices, I would definitely recommend having as much space coins saved up as you possibly can, just so then you can start hatching that egg straight away and getting the stronger pets again. So as you can see, this one here was 10 million coins. This was obviously the best egg when the game released. Then the first update came along and we got this 45 million coin one. So basically we could see a massive jump in the price, maybe even going as high as 75 million per egg. So you're definitely going to want to have a lot of space coins saved up for this new egg, just so then basically you can hatch the best stuff straight away, get all the best stuff straight away, and go straight back to rebirthing a lot more as well, and also just getting a lot more space coins really easily. So make sure you do save up a lot of space coins. Obviously it does depend where you are in the game, however the more you can save up the better, because then obviously you're going to be able to hatch more eggs and stuff like that. And yeah, basically what I would recommend doing again is just getting as much gems as you possibly can, get as much space coins as you possibly can, and then that way then you're going to have a lot of boosts. And obviously once you do have a lot of space coins anyway, you can go ahead and use those gems to get some of the luck boost, and then you're going to get lots of legendaries really easily, especially like the tier 1s and tier 2s. And if you do have triple hatch and lucky boot on the lucky pass on top of that as well, and even then the omega luck, so all 3 luck boosts going all at once, you might even get a secret really easily. So make sure you do definitely save up your gems and your space coins. It's going to really help for when the update drops. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.